She's been very clear on everything. You know, Brexit means Brexit, and we're going to make a success of it, but we're not going to have Brexit, and I've been very clear on everything. No deal is better than a bad deal, but now we must avoid no deal at all costs. Then I've been very clear on everything. We're crumbling to pieces, we've got a divided party, we've got to try and heal the nation, but, you know, strong and stable, because I've been clear on everything. And let me be very clear here. Brexit means Remain, and Remain means Brexit, and we won't leave on March the 29th, April the 12th, and there won't be an extension. Let me be very clear on this. Get out of the way, Theresa May, you committed treason, now fuck off. We don't have a judiciary system that can rein in treason, so you just have to get out of the way while we save the country, while we salvage what's left of civilization. Not much. And don't forget, the only way to salvage civilization is to get a party that's unified, to do something about the media. They're unified in their disdain for the police, for the government, for the media, for the agenda in general, and for the globalists. And the only party that's unified like that is UKIP right now. You can't vote for Labour, they're divided. You can't vote for Conservatives, they're divided and they're the betrayers and they've already proven it. You can't vote for Independence Party or any of these other traitorous anti-democratic parties or Nigel Farage's upstarts. You can't vote for Britain because they don't have enough candidates. UKIP are united. They want to leave the EU. There's no division about the EU in UKIP. There might be division about other things, but not about the main subject. And every other party is divided on those subjects. UKIP is the only one that's united. And I saw Gerard Batten talking to Matt Frey on LBC, and Matt Frey was basically just giving him the third degree, the usual kind of run around talking points, intelligentsia, snobby, elitism thing that he does, that his class of people do, which is to interrupt someone whenever they're talking, try and make out that they're far right, because basically far right means free speech. So you know when people talk about a far right social network, that means a free speech social network. And if they say anti-racists march, that means anti-white. So if you're an anti-racist marching against a far right social network, you're actually an anti-white marching against a free speech social network. Doesn't sound so good that when you say it like that, does it? Doesn't sound quite so liberal, does it? Because it's not. You're just falling for labels again and again. Peacekeepers, Antifa, anti-fascist. Yeah, let's fall for the labels. As long as we keep falling for their labels, celebrities will keep blundering us into their traps and falling for their propaganda. Again and again, because they can't think for themselves. They can't think, well, that's been given a good name because of PR, because it's so terrible in the actual things and all the breakdown, the actual things about it, that we have to call it the religion of peace. No one can work out, you know, the blatantly obvious that the media's been lying, that all the groups use positive sounding names like anti-fascist and hope not hate, etc., when they do the complete opposite. Black Lives Matter was about black supremacy. It was a Soros funded agency, just like all the agencies funded by Soros and Open Society Foundation. They are all divisive. They all divide. That's what they do. There's no unity in any of those groups, in Black Lives Matter, in Hope Not Hate, in By Any Means Necessary, in any others, MoveOn.org. Resisting hate. All these things are hate groups, just like the SPLC and the ADL. They're the actual hate groups, and they go around saying that all the moderate people are hateful. It's ridiculous that they set the agenda. They actually control the censorship from social media across YouTube and everything. They've been discredited. They are now completely, their career reputation's in the toilet, but it doesn't matter because they're globalists and they're immune from justice. And so we carry on revering the SPLC as a sacrosanct organisation, even though they're completely exposed, thrashing about on the floor and flailing wildly and sinking. SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Centre, does nothing about Southern poverty, but does everything about censoring YouTube. Why should we entrust these organisations with this authority? These proven fraudulent organisations. We keep giving them again and again because we have a deep state that keeps taking charge of everything, regardless of how we vote or what we do. Why do we let them get away with it anymore? Why doesn't Trump rein in the deep state, finally? Why not? You made a few announcements of, you know, say, we'll protect free speech, etc., but you haven't actually reined in the deep state. You haven't actually done anything about the collusion between Hillary and Obama and Strzok and Page and McCabe, the corrupt FBI, which are still in charge, Obama's FBI. And what about all the things that link back to Obama and Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton, the tarmac meetings, the emails, smashing up with hammers and bleach pit, all the famous stuff, Pfizergate. It's like, is that going to be investigated? Uranium One, you know, CrowdStrike. Are they going to be investigated? We don't need to investigate them. We just need to prosecute. Are they going to be prosecuted? Or is Hillary definitely immune from prosecution? Immune in this system of injustice? I don't see why she needs to be. She's not drawing in billions from tin pot dictators around the world that have dropped her foundation because they're no longer using it as their slush fund. I don't see why they need to be protected anymore. So if you drop the hammer on Hillary, then you crush the Democrats. Probably literally.